Hey, welcome back. How you're doing? Hope you're well. As it's raining today outside, obviously it's not raining inside, we're having to stay inside and actually do some work in here. And that's not a bad thing. It just means we can't actually fit the roof rack today, which is kind of annoying because obviously we was running around yesterday to get everything so we could fit it today. But that's not going to happen. It might even happen tomorrow because it's projected to rain as well tomorrow, so we're just going to have to play that by ear. But while we're in here, what we can actually get on with is cut the uni-strut slats for the solar panels and for where we're going to mount our little bit of decking area as well. So that's what we can crack on with, and that's important to be fair, because when we were speaking about it this morning, when we actually mount, or before we actually mount the roof bars that go the length of the van, we need to make sure that when we lay the cross members on, that it clears that little lip that's on there. That means I can't use the mushroom clips. So I need to make sure it clears that. So I don't really want to bolt it down into the roof until I know it does that. So I kind of need it all made up on the floor, so I can kind of test fit it on the roof before I permanently cut holes in the van and start bolting it down and stuff. So it's actually quite a blessing in disguise, really. But yeah, we're gonna crack on with cutting 6 slats. We need 4 for the solar panels, 2 for each solar panel. And then we need 2, which we're going to mount the wood on. That would then become our decking area. We've got a few bits to do after that, but that's what we're going to get on first.
Watch me, just follow every move. Touch me.
Alright, so we've got all the metal in here now, because obviously we have to move it from the other room. I thought I'd just create a quick rundown of basically what I'm going to use to actually cut it. I've measured the solar panels as well, and they're 148 centimeters long, so that's how long I'm going to cut the slats, because I want it to come right to the end of each panel, so I can mount the brackets from the solar panel to this, on the corners and then in the middle. So yeah, I need to measure out on this slat on the uni-strut, 148 centimeters. I'm going to use a permanent marker as well because it's metal. Permanent marker sticks nicely, so I can follow the line good. And then I'm going to be using an angle grinder with just a cutting disc obviously on it to cut through it. And then I'm going to use a file at the end just to smooth it all down. I could use obviously this the sanding disc on here, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just use a file because you're a bit more accurate when you're doing it with your hand and stuff. And I trust this more as well, not to batter it up. So yeah, once I've done that, I've got to repeat that 5 times because we don't think we've got enough to make 6 of them, which is annoying because it means we're going to have to go back out. Not anytime soon though, but we're going to have to back out and buy some more uni-strut slats because we think we've only got enough for 5 and we need 6. But the main thing is that we've got enough for the solar panels, so we can at least fit them on, and it's only the decking, but that can wait because obviously that's not important, you know what I mean? That's kind of a luxury at the end. Yeah, so that can wait to the end. But yeah, I'm going to cut 5 out and then we'll crack on with painting them after that. We've got a parcel, another one. I think this is a diesel heater. We'll open this up in a bit. We'll crack on with getting these slats sorted out though. But yeah, we'll open this in a bit and show you which one we've got. As you can see, that's all of them cut out. As you can also see, we did make an error as well. We ended up cutting this one at 138 rather than 148, so it's a little smaller. So what we're going to do is not scrap that, but just not use it, because we need to go and get some another strip of this anyway. And because you can only buy this in 3-meter strips, we're going to go and buy a 3-meter strip, and there needs to be less than 1.5 meters, so it'll be fine. And we'll get 2 out of the next strip. So yeah, we're not going to use this one. We're just going to use these 4. So I'm going to paint these right now because the last 2 strips are going to be for the decking, and obviously, like I said before, that's not important. What is important though is obviously getting the solar panels mounted so we can start with the electrics inside the van. So I'm going to paint these right now, and I'm going to use the same process that I used when I was painting the main beams. So I'm going to use the cider vinegar, white wine vinegar. Sorry, I think it's white wine vinegar. And then I'm going to use Hammerite direct to metal paint, black paint this time instead of the spray paint because I've run out of spray paint. So I'm going to use Hammerite paint. Should hopefully go a little bit better as well, and hopefully I ain't got them white blotches that I've got on the other stuff. It's a nice and easy job, just literally whack it all on, clean it all down, paint it all up. That's them all painted up, got one coat on them. Gonna need to put at least another 1 or 2 coats on. I'm not too bothered about the inside, because obviously you're not gonna see that's on top of the roof. It's mainly like the sides and underneath on these edges that you're gonna see. But yeah, there's one coat on them, we need to put another one on. And now let's open this box up. Alright, so there we go. Let's see what's in here. So this is a diesel heater. There's different styles to what we had last time. Bit of a different tank. Hopefully this one's a bit better than the last one. I think it is, because it's got like the holes on top, which is nice. What else have we got in here? Got this, got that, not bothered about. Mountain bracket, it's always nice. And then what else is in here? Instruction manual? Nah. What else we got? I'm probably going to regret that, to be fair. What else is in here? Oh, that's the actual diesel heater in there. Oh, I can do it one hand. Oh god. Come on. Don't drop it. There we go. So it's a 5 kilowatt diesel heater. Same size as we had last time, but obviously as this is a bigger van, hopefully when it gets to temperature it actually cuts off and holds it. Because in the VW it just kept getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Yeah, so it's just standard, cheap Chinese diesel heater. That's all it is. Nothing fancy. Fuel pump. There's the control panel. There it is on there if you want to see it. That's what it is. And then can I move that without that falling everywhere? There we go. Now we've got this box, so let's open this. There we go. So that's everything that's in here. Just normal stuff really. We have got a splitter with this one, so we're going to have 2 tubes coming out of it, even though they've just given us 1. So we're going to have to buy another one of them, that's a bit annoying. But yeah, so we've got 2 outlets on this one, where the last one we only had 1, but we're going to have 1 underneath the bed to stop all the damp and stuff. And then we're obviously going to have 1 out in like the main like cab area, so we can obviously stay warm. But yeah, so we're going to run 2 pipes off this one, but that's that. Again, just cheap Chinese diesel heater, and they work perfectly fine. Or at least the one did in our VW, so I imagine this one will as well. Now let's go and test out the fridge. Alright, so this is the little system I've rigged up to test the fridge out. I've just got a bit of cable, some leftover cable that was lying about. So I've got the blue connected to the red, and the green and yellow connected to the earth. And obviously I've got the same 2 wires over this side as well. And then what I'm going to do is, here are our batteries. Obviously I'm going to connect the positive to positive, negative to negative. And I'll put you on the camera here, on the tripod, and then we'll see if it actually turns on or not, and it should do, because it's brand new, never been used, but Taba's getting paranoid that because we bought it a while ago and we haven't tested it still, that we should test it. So let's crack on with that now. Alright, so I'm going to be over here, let's see if it works. Alright, so that's positive, negative. Hey, we have light. Is it all lit up? From what I can see my side, I can see some blue light. Yeah, the fan's kicking in at the back. That's all good. So, yeah, awesome. That works. Whoop, that fell over. Yeah, so that all works now. Tab ain't got to worry anymore. But I think we're going to call it a video here, because we ain't really got anything else to do tonight. We just got to wait for the bars to dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to give them a second coat. But for this video, we're going to end it here. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.